Well, hello my little beauties and welcome back. Today I'm going to introduce you to a whole new vibe which is called ngFor. ngFor is going to let us loop through arrays and display lists of things on the page. Now we've already done this with our about manage thing, and we passed a variable in called loading. Do you remember this stuff from the last video? Remember, loading is true, passing it in, right? By the way, did you notice the very deliberate mistake from the last video? Well, the clue is in the terminal here. You may notice the odd bit of red text appearing. That's right, folks. We forgot to declare the type. Check it out. I've just got it saying this loading is true, and we never bothered to declare the type. So let's just fix that. Just going to head up here. Loading set to a boolean. There we go. Loading is going to be a boolean, right? There we go. We save that. We look over here and everything is fine. Okay, from now onwards there shall be no more dodgy red text or temperamental behavior. Alright, so we have a variable, it displays, and that's fantasticola. Now we are going to get an array of authors displaying on the page. We are inside author-manage, but I reckon a sensible place to have all of these authors and whatnot would be over in the author component. That is the place, in my opinion, that should ultimately be doing the getting of the variables and maybe API calls and whatnot, okay? So you see how we've just declared the type here? Let's do exactly the same vibe, except this time we'll go all proper and we'll use an interface. We've done this before, right? We did this with about, remember? So it's the same vibe here. I'm going into author, new folder, it's called shared, and inside this shared folder it's a new file and it's called author.ts. Look out for that capital A there. It's kind of important, right? Now this is exactly the same vibe that we had before. You remember this, right? Exactly this. In fact, I'm just going to copy it. Why not? Why not? So export interface, this time it's going to be author, and we're going to have a first name which is a string and a last name which is also a string. Okay, now if you remember when we did this before with about .component.ts, we imported the interface. Remember this vibe? Okay, so let me just copy that and I'll close this up. And if we go into author-manage, same vibe here. Look, I'm going to import our author interface. Where does it live? Well, you go outside the folder, back in, then into author, not author, shared, and author, right? Okay, so I'm just going to save that. And by the way, if you're ever wondering, did I get the right path? Is there a typo? Am I lost? Does the file even exist? Well, check it out. Just open up your terminal, have a quick look, and if you see all green, then everything is probably cool. Okay, so now that we've loaded up the interface, let's go inside this class and we'll make up a new property called authors. This is going to be associated with, or set to if you prefer, the interface here. So it's looking at the interface which is called author, and we are going to be associating ourselves with whatever this interface is bringing in. However, yes, it shall be an array. So that means squared brackets, right? So I'm creating a thing called authors, lowercase, and I'm saying, look, this is an array of stuff that's going to be associated with this author interface that we have imported. Now the rest is really, really easy. We can go into ng on init, for example. We can say this dot authors. Now remember, that's just really just declaring the type, okay? We've not actually declared any authors, but we're going to do that now. And we're going to say it's an array, right? Standard JavaScript, folks. And we'll have an array of objects. Let's go with first name. Let's have John, last name, Rambo, okay? I think John Rambo gets a mention in every tutorial that I ever do for some reason. Let's do Eric Clapton, okay? And let's have Bruce Lee, okay? Right, so we now have an array of authors. This is normal JavaScript, nothing to be excited about. As we save and as we look here, everything's compiling, everything is kind of normal. So, where on earth are we here? Right, now I'm going to open up this HTML file, the author-manage thing. And right underneath all of this loading shenanigans, which I'll just keep in, you know, just for the moment, let's do a UL and let's do an LI vibe here, right? It's going to be a list. And here's where the magic happens. I'll make this a bit bigger. I'm going to say asterisk ngFor equals, and then inside here, well, this is where we describe what's going on. So we're going to say let author. Remember, in modern JavaScript, that just means we are creating a variable. Let, you know, makes a variable up, right? Let author of authors. And now it's just standard interpolation all the way. So I'm just going to jump in here, double curly brackets, and I'm going to say author.firstname. Then we'll space out, let's chuck in the last name as well, author.lastname. I'm going to save that. As you can see, everything looking fantastic over on the terminal. And if we head over to the page, well, it's down here. If I switch this off, see, we now have a list. And there you go. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video.